Alright, hello everyone. I'm ready to start. Welcome to the first stream of 2026. We are now in the future, and it's a pretty scary place, but we're in this together, you know. Yes, it is also time to start a new playthrough. I purposefully made sure to not start a new playthrough before the end of the year because I thought it'd be nice to start with a clean slate. But how's everyone doing? Hope everyone had a good new year, and so far, the year is treating them well. um, um, so yeah, I'm a little bit frazzled. My brain is a little bit mushy today. First of all, first things first, I'm starting a playthrough of Yooka-Replaylee, or at least I assume so. Sometimes I start a game on stream and then I don't quite vibe with it, so I don't continue. So I won't say I'm starting a playthrough, but I'm going to give it a shot. I feel like I will likely enjoy this game, but you know, some games are better for streaming, some aren't. So yeah, Yooka-Replaylee. There's quite a bit to talk about with this game, so I'll try and cover all the basic points that I can. Also, hi there, buddy. Dear God, it's a pickle that's now updated to a 2026 that somehow still flavored of keys. Yes, I'm key flavored. Very metallic, I guess. I'm not a robot. Or am I? Probably not. I don't think so. Although I do have this very vivid memory of having of going to the doctors when I was like 4 or 5, and I have this very vivid memory of the doctor opening up my my arm, and I look inside, and then I see a bunch of like circuitry in my arm. That might have been a dream though, but it felt real at the time, and that stuck with me. So. I might be a robot, who knows? This is why I don't discriminate against bots in my chat unless they're trying to sell me stuff, or scam me, or, you know, viruses or whatever. Maybe that is why, who knows? Anyway, Yooka-Replaylee, huh? Also, I should probably mention that I am a little bit sleep deprived, so I don't know if that'll affect my mood or my attitude going forward. Some people are actually more sociable when they are tired, so I don't know where I fall in. Yeah, it's I'm not tired because I stayed up too late. Actually, I will have you know, I got to sleep at a pretty reasonable time, and then it was one of those things where I just kind of woke up 3 hours later, and then I wasn't able to get back to sleep, so I just kind of had no choice but to just wake up after a while and just get up. So, but despite that, I'm still tired. So, but I can't go to sleep too early because that will just mess up my internal clock even more. I actually tried to fix my internal clock yesterday as well. It wasn't as bad as it is today, but I tried doing that yesterday and I ended up falling asleep in the middle of the day and making it worse. Though despite that, I was still able to get to sleep relatively at a good time last night, but I guess it didn't work because I just ended up waking up 3 hours later and then I was wide awake. So yeah, I gotta stay awake for as long as I can until the evening. So I implore you guys to be in this with me. It's very unlikely that I will fall asleep in the middle of a stream. I just don't think that's likely to happen. That's only ever happened once on a live stream where I fell asleep for like 3 whole seconds. I don't think anyone noticed though, so it's fine. But I will have you know that did happen once. I could probably find it on my VODs channel somewhere. The exact moment where I fell asleep, because I can quite vividly remember it. It seems like a lot of people I know have gone into the new year sleep deprived, myself most definitely included. Yeah, I wonder why that is. I mean, I didn't even watch the fireworks or anything. I was like, do I care? Not really. I decided to watch Zootopia instead. Because I was feeling a little bit blue and I wanted to watch a movie. Anyway, I suppose I should talk about the video game that I'm playing today. Yooka-Replaylee. It's an interesting one. This is an indie game, right? I'm pretty sure it is. So this game is a bit of an oddball, because I don't exactly know what to call it. It's kind of like a remake, but it's kind of like a remaster, but it's also not. It's a very untraditional kind of remake slash remaster. I don't know if I've really played a game that's quite like this before. So Yooka-Laylee was a 3D platformer. I think that came out in 2017. I think something around there. It was a Kickstarter funded game by the company called Playtonic, a very British company that was made up of former employees who worked on the original Banjo-Kazooie games, and Yooka-Laylee was supposed to be a spiritual successor. Long story short, Yooka-Laylee, the original, came out, and it didn't get like the biggest praise. It was very mixed, mostly seeming to skew towards the negative side of things. Like the game wasn't like glitchy or like unfinished necessarily. It was just very half baked in a lot of its mechanics and gameplay and its levels. It didn't really live up to the hype, I guess. I actually did play the original Yooka-Laylee when it was still fairly new. I didn't get it day one or anything, but I did get it when it was only like maybe a couple months old. And I have played the original Yooka-Laylee. I don't have the game anymore though. I got a physical version on PS4, and I no longer have it. The reason is because I did not gel with it. I was really excited to play it when I got it because it's like, well, it's a three. At that point I had never played any Banjo-Kazooie game. Even now, I've only played the first one. But it was like it's a 3D collectathon platformer. I love those, so I feel like I'm probably gonna like this. And I did like it at first, but as I continued to play, I started realizing that I was really, really bored, which is uncommon for me to feel when I play a game, because usually I'm pretty confident when I get a game that I'll like it because I like to do my research. But with Yooka-Laylee, I really tried, but I got bored and I didn't even finish it, which was very uncommon for me back then, especially. These days, if a game isn't like grabbing me, then I will probably drop it. But back then, I typically strove to finish every game I started because I don't like leaving things unfinished. But yeah, Yooka-Laylee was one of the earlier instances of me just straight up dropping a game and never coming back to it. I think I at least saw all of the game's major levels. Like there's the beginning sort of grassland temple level, then there's like the ice level, the swamp level, the casino, and then there's like a space themed level. I think that's all the game's levels. I think so. I remember because when I play platformers like this, I like to 100% them because it just feels more satisfying to do, and I'm going to try and do that with this, assuming I like it. But what I like to do is I like to try and 100% things. I like to 100% something before moving on. Like I want to do everything in a level before moving on to the next one. And I tried doing that with Yooka-Laylee. I wasn't able to do everything because it's the kind of game where you do sometimes need to get upgrades from later levels to do certain things. But I was trying to do that, and then the boredom started creeping in. And so then I decided that I would kind of jump around a little bit, like jump ahead to some of the later levels, in the hopes that maybe something in one of the later levels might grip me into the game a little bit more. Unfortunately, no. So I did take a peek at each of the game's levels, but I was not compelled to finish the game. So I didn't finish the game. I never even saw what the final boss looks like. I have no idea. Yooka-Replaylee is interesting because it's kind of like a remake, but not really. The original game is still in here, really. It's just what I've been referring to it, and it's also in the title of this stream, I've been referring to it as a do-over. Essentially, they're just doing the game again. Because the original Yooka-Laylee was the company's first game, and since then they've gained a lot more experience, they have a bigger budget, I assume. They have a lot more people on staff, I would also assume. So this is essentially taking all the lessons they've learned, all their knowledge, all their experience, and redoing their first game again, only this time delivering a lot more on their promises and, just kind of fleshing it out a lot more, fixing its flaws. They have the original game to use as like a base, and they have the feedback that they use to, make this. So it's kind of like a remaster. They did like upgrade the visuals and stuff, but it's not like your typical remake where because like a lot of remakes tend to be the same game again, but it looks nicer, it has some quality of life, maybe some added content here and there. This is like that, but the amount of content they've added, like they've changed stuff, they've taken away mechanics that they straight up didn't think worked, they've replaced them with other stuff, they've added onto the levels, like anything that they thought was a detriment to the game they took away. And like I think they doubled the amount of collectibles in the game. There's new features. It's straight up like a whole new thing, but it's still, the original game is still in there somewhere. It's just they kind of added onto it and improved it way more than your typical remake. Like, it's not even like Final Fantasy VII Remake, where it's a completely new game, because it's not. Again, the original game is in there, but it's in a very odd, weird middle ground. I've never really played a game quite like this. I don't even know what to refer to it as. Hence, I've been calling it a do-over, because it does feel like they're just doing it again. So I'm excited to give it a shot. I did play the demo. They did do a demo, and I played that months ago. I don't remember a ton from the demo. I think it was just the first opening minutes of the game, where you get to play the game up to the point where you enter the first level, and then it cuts you off from there. So I really only played the intro and the demo, and I don't remember a lot of it. So we're gonna experience that again. I think you can probably carry over your save from the demo, but I don't really want to do that. I'd rather start fresh. Anyway, I suppose I should open up the game, yeah? Yeah, do-over is a more apt description of Replaylee. I think so too, that's what I've been calling it. So, let's open up the game and see what we got. I hope I like it. I hope I don't get bored by the game this time. This game seems to have been... a lot of people seem to be a lot more happy with the game now, with this new version. It seems to have a pretty positive reception. So I'm quite looking forward to it, and I love 3D platformers, so it just feels like this game is for me. This game should appeal to me. It should also be filled with copious amounts of Britishness, which I think I will relate to quite a bit, so... Anyway, Yooka-Replaylee, let's begin. That's adorable. As the most exciting thing when starting a new game is check out the options menu. Let's see, text scroll sound effects. Sound, language, controls, vibration strength, crouch toggle, roll toggle. I'll leave that for now. Camera. Invert the oh, okay, the game knows. I think the PS5 has a setting in it where you can have it so that it will detect if a game has an invert camera option, then it will do it for you automatically. So I think that's what this is. The game might be a bit loud. I might need to adjust the volume here and there, so let me know if it's ever a bit too loud and I can try and fix it. So I hope you can hear me okay as well. I hope I'm coming through okay. I think my voice is a little bit weak today. Okay, I'm going to invert the aim as well. Buddy, redeemed to hydrate. Good idea. Alright, the PS5 can do that. Yeah, it's a pretty neat feature. I almost always check it manually anyway, but it's, it's nice. If a game doesn't give me the option to invert the camera at all, which is admittedly a pretty old-fashioned thing, most games allow you to do that, it can sometimes be a deal breaker for me. I need to have my X camera inverted. Not the Y, just the X. If a game doesn't allow that option, it can kill a game for me. It's happened in the past. Jak and Daxter. Anyway, let's play the game. Would you like to import save games from the demo? No. I'm good. I'd rather start fresh, because I don't remember what happened in the demo. I like this art. Yeah, I think they've also changed like the story as well, or at least they've fleshed it out a bit more. It's got this little book. One day, the kind and fun-loving adventurer Yooka, that's me, and me, Laylee, the real hero, set out on a treasure hunt together. What's the date on there? 2015? We had a great life aboard our homemade ship, the Batship Crazy. Things were going fine. I could sense treasure was on the horizon. It's a shame you couldn't have sensed the storm brewing instead. So none of this was in the original. I have bits and pieces of memory from the original. I don't remember, like I'm not gonna know all the level design, but I should remember bits and pieces about the original, like mechanics wise. My next sense was you wanting me to take over the steering of the ship. And so it was up to Ace Captain Laylee to save the day. Also, Laylee is floofy now. With incredible skill and style, I safely landed the ship. Well, mostly. Did you even take a driving test? At least after landing, you just about got us to safety. And so the quest for fame and fortune continued, in a most unexpected way. I've been looking forward to this game for a while. I didn't play it day one. This game's been out for like a month or two at this point. 2 to 3 weeks later, after salvaging our ship and performing some dodgy carpentry. Finally, smell that, Yooka? That's definitely treasure this time. Onwards is the scent of discovery. So yeah, let me know if the game ever gets too loud. I'll be keeping an eye on the volume as we go. Yeah, this entire intro bit was not in the original. So we've got this little fixed camera tutorial segment that's completely new. We're just going to do some running and jumping. Yeah, so I don't even own the original game anymore. I got a physical copy of it, and then once I realized that I probably wasn't ever going to go back to it, I got rid of it. I traded it in. I like the spin move, that's good. I like how spinny it is. I like the way it's animated, I like the smear effect on it, that's good. Also, these gold coins, I'm pretty sure are brand new as well. Also, I've messed this up. I should have grabbed this. Damn it. Yeah, these are little gold coins that we're collecting are new. They weren't in the original. Help me! Did you hear that? Sorry, I thought it would go undetected. I'll try clenching next time. Not that. It sounded like a cry for help. Oh, I just got the joke, right. There's a little poot from Laylee's bat butt. Is someone there? Help! Why did I say that? I do love me a platformer though. A collectathon platformers, my jams. Them's my gym jams, alright. So can we do anything? I can blare. Pressing L3 makes a noise. I wonder if that does anything. Hello. Oh, thank goodness someone heard me. Being trapped in this cage is not a lifestyle choice. Don't worry, we'll help. A mad scientist duck captured me for his boss, the money-mad capital B. You gotta break me out. One of these buttons will release me from this cagey. Those money-mad types are the worst. Come on, Yooka, a magic talking book's gotta be worth a lot of dosh. Laylee. Don't worry yourself, you strangely imprisoned book, you. We'll help. Already the writing is very pleasant. Also, dosh, you don't hear that every day. Not that one. Okay, what about, is it the first one? Is it the most obvious one? No. Another dud. I kind of get the feeling that Yooka talks like I do. Based on Yuka's few lines so far, I kind of feel a slight kinship there. Must be another button. Up there, probably. Hi there, Texo. Hi, how are you? I'm alright. I'm alright today, at least. Not this game, bro. Why? What's wrong with it? I mean, if this were the original, I would understand that, but this is the new remake. We did it! But that cage exploding seems to have upset the cave. I can't thank you enough. Perhaps we could all go somewhere safe. Safe, hey? I safely landed our ship in a nearby creek 2 to 3 weeks ago. Let's scram. Grab the book. Just finished writing my book just for Google Book to tell me I stole the work. I appealed because it's not fair. That's odd. Why would they think it was stolen? I highly doubt that's the case. Must be some kind of automatic thing. Yeah, I don't know. That's odd. I hope you can get that appealed. Surely, I mean, if you didn't steal it, then surely you can get that figured out. It must be a mistake. But congrats on finishing it, though. I worked 7 months on mine. It has 257 pages. Yeah, after all that hard work, I hope you can get that sorted. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. But congrats on finishing it, at least. That's like a good milestone there. My first book had 15 pages. That's quite the leap, yeah. The second one, alright. Well, yeah, it sucks that it got, yeah. Hopefully you can get that appealed and sorted out soon. But I hope you had a good New Year. Not being able to show your work because it got you know, like flagged for being potentially stolen or wrongfully stolen. Not the best way to start the year, but hopefully you can get it sorted soon. I want to be like a cool writer. That's why I got to start from a young age. Oh, that's nice. I hope you can achieve that goal. I mean, you're making, you know, making good steps towards it. Like 257 pages in 7 months. Anyway, where was I? I got a trophy a second ago. Welcome to our home, Shipwreck Creek. I'm Yooka, and I'm his supervisor, the Ace Captain Laylee. Pleased to meet you both. Allow me to introduce myself too. I am the all-powerful One Book. And I'm so grateful you saved... Yeah, say, Mr. One Book, are you valuable by any chance? Oh, I'm not one to brag, but I'm probably the most valuable thing in existence. That sounds like you're bragging. You see, anything written in me becomes the truth. I'm pretty sure I've seen that on various TV shows. Who knows what those evil captors would have done if given the chance. My magical pages inside must only be used for good, selfless acts. Let's see, we'd like upgraded moves, a few new ones, oh, and better combos. Done. Hooray! It's funny because in the original game you have to unlock all that stuff, but this game is like, yeah, whatever, just have it all from the start, why not? It is more like Banjo-Kazooie in that way, because in that game you start with a bunch of moves. Although you do have to unlock moves as well, so I don't really know how that works. Vice President. And there he is. I'm waiting for my cover now. The third one will be either poetry or a sequel to the second one. You choose. Me? That's such an important decision. Let's see. Poetry or a sequel to the I think it depends on how the second one goes, you know? Like, what people think of it. Because if people like the second one, then, you know, making a follow-up would be a good idea. But, you know, writing poetry would be a nice way to vary things up a bit. Because it's good to try a bunch of different things until something sticks, you know, I suppose. So perhaps... yeah, it's really no matter. So the second one is Pika Trust, and the poetry I already have 5 poems. I think both options are fine. Maybe, maybe, I don't know, it's not the kind of thing you should, you know, there's no rush on that. And hey, who's to say you can't, you know, maybe get a little go on both ideas and see which one inspires you more. But, you know, maybe a sequel might be fun depending on how this first one goes. I'll think about it. Yeah. There's no rush, I suppose. Next week I'll contact a real publisher. That's crazy. That's so exciting. I'd be pretty nervous. But I'm nervous all the time, so it's fine. On the 8th of January I'll do it, mark my words. I hope you get a response. I hope it goes well. It's great that you're doing all this stuff, that you're really working hard for it. So please be live on the 8th, because I'll have news. Oh, what day is the 8th fall on? Wednesday is the 8th, right? Thursday? Oh, sorry, my math was wrong. I don't usually stream on Thursdays. So it might have to be the following day, because I always stream on Fridays, so... but yeah, I hope it goes well. Really crossing my fingers for you. It'd be great to hear that you know, stuff went well. You might not get a reply right away though. It might take some time, so I don't really know how it all works, but best of luck. Anyway, I can't wait, and also as a popular publisher. That's so cool. Oh man. You must be really excited. That one that publishes Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Wow, that's big. Well, best of luck. I really hope it goes your way. I'll look forward to hearing how that goes then. Anyway, cutscene. We're still in cutscene land. Quack, what is that? And what's it doing casting a shadow over my statue? I thought I'd get myself a statue too, as a reward for capturing the one book. I didn't sign off on that, bin it. But, sir... Now where is that old one book? I've got some evil plans to achieve. This game looks so good, right? Okay, I've sent my favourite minion to go fetch the book. There he is. Little guy. Uh-oh. The scream. Please, bro, I've got to be admitted because I'm not going to be so disappointed. I hope it goes well, you know. Try and keep your expectations in check, just like with anything, but, you know, it's okay to hope. I talked to Quack, massive hate. Quack, where's the one book? Not to worry, we'll initiate Plan B. Plan B. Operation Recapture the Book. He's in a gumball machine. He's like Benson, but in duck form. He's using the power of literature. What's happening? What is Operation Recapture the Book about? It's kind of in the name, don't you think? Well, my Novelizer 64 will vacuum up all the books in the world. I've been working on it for ages. I see. Not only will we retrieve the one book, I'll also own all the world's books to sell back to everyone for profit. Why didn't you just use this device in the first place to get it the first time? I'm a genius. I think I'll laugh like a maniac now. Hardy ha. Yeah, bro, but in my country there aren't any anime-like books, so it would be the first one, I think. Also, I have a manga to it, which will also be my first manga in my country. That's crazy. Like, crazy good. Man, I can really feel your excitement. I do hope it goes well. Oh no, what's happening? Must resist. No, pages eject! Save yourselves! Eject. Is doing that like gonna hurt you? It's like slicing off your skin, your organs. Also, all of them have that freaky ass face. I almost kind of think these things would sound like Goofy. Like, gosh, I'm safe. Yuck. I'm excited as hell. Ah. 64, like from Sega. Wait. yeah, the Sega 64, yeah? That thing? That old thing? Phew, I'm safe. Yuck. 3 pages escaped so those villains inside Hivory Towers can't use the one book's power. You have to collect us before they do. Sure thing, but what about the one book? Yeah, I got plans. Something sucked it right up. Quick, use the telescope to find it. Use that telescope already. Just walk up to it and press X. Okay. Don't need to be so pushy. Ugh, I think inverting the look around was a bad idea. Hold on. No, it's still inverted. Yeah, whatever. I'll have to get used to it. There! It's being sucked into that dodgy-looking building. That dodgy-looking building, that's definitely not a JPEG. We have to go after it. Where do we start? I think the cave we explored earlier is the only way in. Good job why got us those new moves then. You're going to save the one book? Then I'm coming too. We'll be a buddy trio. I don't know, 3's a crowd. I hope my appeal will do something. I hope so too. It'd be really unfair if something silly like that got in the way. Hey, here we are! So we just get all the moves right from the get-go in this game. I remember in the original you had to buy them as you go through the game, but here they just give it to you. So we can jump, we can tail twirl, we can reptile roll, we can glide and ride, we can body slam, lizard leap, slurp shot, slurp state, lizard lash, camo cloak, buddy bubble, reptile rush. This almost feels overwhelming. Sonar shot and sonar explosion. So yeah, they just give you all that stuff right from the start. Look how this is a pretty game. It kind of gives me Spyro Reignited Trilogy vibes a little bit with its presentation. A little bit. Also, the music is very memorable. Even though I never beat the original Yooka-Laylee, a lot of its music still stuck in my head. The composer is very talented. I've heard a lot of his work in various games, including Banjo-Kazooie. I recently replayed Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, in which he was one of the composers for it. So it's already reminding me of that. He has a very distinct sound, like the composer. It's one of those composers where you know it when you hear it. Kind of like Yoko Shimomura. She also has a very distinct sound. Whoa! Oh, the little torch got me, okay. You can die in the beginning area, technically, under those conditions. What if someone stole my work, bro, but nobody would do that? Yeah, how would someone even do that, even? No way, you can climb that? I couldn't when I tried. Oh, okay, so you played this? Oh look, water sausages. When you say if you say you played this, did you play the original or this version? Because this version is new and it's very different from the original. This version only came out a couple months ago. The original version of the game that came out back in like 2017, I think it was quite notorious for being underwhelming. I don't think it was bad though. Like personally, I just found it boring, which I guess is probably worse than being bad, because at least bad games can still be entertaining. Wait, let me check. Yeah, nobody stole it, so I don't know. Yeah, hopefully it's just one of those weird mistakes. Or maybe it's like similar enough to another work that you know, whatever automatic system they have in place to detect stuff like that just gets confused. Man, my voice feels kind of weak today. Things sure fell apart quickly. Yeah, and it looks like we've got company too. Let's deck them. Whoa, crap! Does that count as a death? Oh damn, I think I died. I didn't realize that I could move while the camera was repositioning. I'll keep that in mind. I can sometimes get a little bit too eager and antsy, so I move the analog stick during cutscenes. So we're back in the beginning area again, only this time we have camera control, and we've got all our new moves. Oh, Yooka tasty. Eat me or collect me to regain health. Oh yeah, that's a— oh crap. Oh yeah, that's another thing that this game changed from the original. In the original version, the game had an energy meter, or like a stamina meter of sorts. That would deplete when you use certain moves, like the roll, for example. It would use stamina. And then you could either eat the butterflies to restore health, or collect them to restore your energy. Or maybe it was the other way around, I don't remember. Yeah, this version ditches that. There is no stamina, there is no energy meter. All the moves you can use whenever you want, there is no limit to them. And I think that's a good change, because realistically I don't see how limiting stuff like that adds anything to the game, so... Some games have stamina, you know, some games have full damage. And my take on stuff like that is, you know, if it doesn't really do much for the game, then why bother having it? I remember when what was it? It was Spider-Man 2. Marvel Spider-Man 2 came out on PS5, and I remember they added a option for full damage if you wanted it. By default, it was switched off. And I remember the game not having fall damage was something a couple people complained about the original Spider-Man game, like the first one on PS4. But I never got that complaint because it's like I don't see how fall damage really adds anything to the game. I don't really, because like you can always just web swing to save yourself anyway, and it's super easy to do that. So I just don't see how fall damage adds anything. You know, this is one of those things where having an energy meter doesn't really do anything for the game, really. So it just makes the, you know, I don't know. It's hard to explain, I guess. This game easier, you mean? I guess it... I don't know. I guess it technically makes the game easier. I don't think the game being challenging is the point, though. The game can be difficult in other ways, you know? Like you think about, like, Mario games. Like, Mario doesn't have a stamina meter for his various jumps and stuff, you know? Not even Banjo-Kazooie, the game that this game was based on, had a stamina meter of any kind, so it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense for this game to also have that. It just like removing it, I think all it does is just makes the game a bit more convenient. So you know you don't have to wait around to use a move or replenish your stamina. Also, another change that I forgot about. This game removed the double jump. The original Yooka-Laylee had a double jump. This game got rid of that. Now in this game, you just have one big jump instead of a double jump. You got your jump and you've got your glide, instead of having a double jump. And I thought that was an odd change at first, but then I realized that the brief amount of time I spent with the original, I never did a single jump. There was never a reason to. Whoops. Also, the spin attack feels really good. I like the kind of impact frames that it has when you attack something with it. It's got like that extra punch to it. It was too hard for me. Oh, really? The original? I don't remember if I found the original difficult. I don't recall. I only really remember it being boring. Maybe it was a little bit challenging, I'm not sure. I do remember the minecart levels, because they were like these Donkey Kong inspired minecart levels that I remember being awful. Though I don't remember exactly why. It might have been the controls, I'm not sure. Because, you know, there is a difference between a game being too difficult and a game being difficult because it's somewhat poorly designed. Button. That screen of the game taking 10 coins from you after dying reminds me of Mario Odyssey a bit too much. I was thinking that too. I was going to point that out, but I got lost in thought. Yeah, it's almost exactly like that. Also, I'm pretty sure this game has like this game doesn't have a I think this game doesn't have the energy meter anymore, but I think it has the I think it has like a breath meter for when you're like underwater and stuff, or like maybe stamina for other things, and it has the exact same stamina wheel from Breath of the Wild, so clearly they'd taken inspiration from a bunch of games. Oh, look, like there it is, yeah, case in point, the Sonar Shop has a little energy meter on it. Yeah, it's Breath of the Wild's stamina wheel. It's not even subtle. But then again, I don't know, it's an effective little indicator, isn't it? Yeah, 3 years ago. I'm gonna go play now. Bye. Sure thing, Texo. Thanks for stopping by, and best of luck with your book. I hope you have. Hope it goes well. Okay, what do we do now? Camo cloak. There we go. I mean, if you were always gonna double jump in the first game, just put the height into a single jump and leave it that, right? Yeah. That seems to be what they did. Like the single jump in the original game was nothing. It was like a very short little hop. You're not going to get anywhere unless you actually double jump. And I guess they realized that because they just took it away. And that's how Banjo-Kazooie worked as well. Banjo-Kazooie, you only had the single jump in that game as well. A single jump and a flutter. So, yes. Is this Dr. Quack's office? In the middle of nowhere? Destroying his pooter. BZ Money by Chris Adelorto. That seems like a reference that I'm not cultured enough to understand. Okay, this area looks familiar. I think this is where the game starts you in the original. Like, I think you exit the shipwreck area and then you just get plopped over here. So that little cave area was not in the original. There's all sorts of toxic voodoo everywhere. Oh, and it's the boy. It's the Nya. Hi pals, I'm Trouser. What are you doing around these parts? I'm Yooka, and this is Laylee. Have you seen any pages around here? Shiny, magical, not at all valuable. You'll find them inside. I can help you reach them. In return for a small investment. Investment? We're a bit strapped for cash right now. Don't worry about that. I'll explain outside the first world. I feel like we're getting roped into something dodgy. Go away, unless you brought me some pages. Pages? I'm in the motivational merchandise business. Wait, are you the salesman with my merch delivery? The very same. Let my assistants inside to unload. I'll join you shortly. Quick, get inside before we're chucked out. Oh my god. For a split second there, I didn't see the H in the word chucked. And I thought you said something else, and I was like, that's an expression I've never heard. like chucked, but without the H. I was like, that doesn't sound right. My brain for just a split second. I don't think that's a real phrase. Now that it's back in the hands, now that it's back in my hands, it's finally time to use the one book. Ah, pranked. Quack, you feathered failure. Where are the pages? Oh, he looks mad. Oh, well, sir, they've done a runner. This game is so British. What do you mean, done a runner? Absconded. Gotten away. Vamoosed. Quack, you're testing my patience. Without the pages, the one book is useless. I've got a watertight plan. He seems very bad at his job. This better be good. The R&D department could use a few cuts. Behold, the latest in Quack Corp innovations, patent pending. The Pagey Door. Trademark. Get to the point, Quack. It's too late in the quarter for a new product release. What does this company even do? The door runs on Pagey power. It only opens when the right number of pages are delivered. Sorry, I'm going to turn my fan down. I'm getting cold. If we could find a gullible adventurer or two, then we could have them collect the pages for us. Exactly. In fact, I've already found a perfect duo for the job. I wonder who that is. Hivory Towers. Our hub world. This is the place. I can sense the other pages all around us. There's a huge concentration of them up ahead. Oh, my brain. Why must they all have that dopey face? Even when they're in a cage, I bet they're still smiling, huh? I can only feel one emotion. I'm dying inside. Okay, here we are. Should I have done that? What is the point of that? Ooh, but I do see... Ooh, hello. What the hell is this? Whoa. Huh, alright. A weird little thing, that's fine. So far, the game controls quite nicely. I don't really remember having any problems with the controls in the original. I don't recall. I haven't played it since it was new, by the way, so the original isn't that fresh in my mind. Oh, this must be the bubble thing. Oh yeah, I think they changed the swimming as well, so it's more like less Mario Galaxy, more Mario 3D World, where you're constantly going downwards and you tap the jump button to go up. Where should we go? It's bound to be all sorts of secrets. So this leads up to the ice world, I'd assume, according to the sign. You'll need to collect more of us to get through here. Yeah, so we've got to get at least 15. Oh dear. I think I'm supposed to jump over from here. I like the little bees. They're adorable. They're all fluffy. I like the spin attack in the air. That's fun. Also, the you grabbed a pagey animation wasn't in the original. I think in the original, you just grabbed a pagey and then it would play some music. It would play like a jingle, but there was no animation. It was you just go along your merry way. Which is funny, because you'd think they would do that for a game that's supposed to be a successor to Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie's little Jiggy collection animation is like iconic in its own way. I have no idea what these coins do, by the way. But they're gold, they're shiny, I want them. So I'm gonna get them. Look, Yooka, another one of those cages, and there's a pagey in this one. I don't see any buttons. Oh, there aren't any buttons around here. That evil doctor has been experimenting with all sorts of fiendish challenges. There must be another way to get me out of here. Well, get thinking, Yooka, and keep your eye out for something to eat. I'm hungry. What do bats eat? I do like how Laylee has proper fur textures in this game. In the original, she was just like a flat kind of model with no fur really. Just, you know, implied fur. You know, which you could like consider like an art style thing. I like how she is, you know, a little bit floofy now though. I think it adds to the cute factor. I reckon I'm supposed to push in these buttons. I remember doing this in the demo. Oh wait, how do I... Oh, I think I gotta light them? Light the torches? Ah, here we go. And I'll just light them in order. That looks like an A. G. There's the I. There's the E, so this one has to be the I. E. Hooray! I just like disintegrate the page. It's a magical page that's immune to pain, though it's very torn looking. Phew, we made it to the first grand tome. These mystical books contain entire worlds. Either I have indigestion, which is unlikely, or I can sense more pages inside. See, your old pal Trouser came through. Now all I need you to do is step on in the plinth to open the book. Sorry, can't talk now. I'll see you inside. Seek me out. Come on, Yooka, let's open that book and grab lots of lovely loot. We're in it for the treasures. We're in it for the stolen treasures. Oh, for a sec there I thought this might be toxic water. Okay, there's definitely something pagey related going on here. Can I drown? Is that a thing? Oh! You can break it. Also, apparently you can spin attack underwater. You can do this little drill thing. I didn't know that. I also I like the high jump. It's got a very satisfying animation and feel to it. Oh dear, can I make that? Oh, I can. Yeah. It looked a little bit far for a sec there. R2 square to reptile rush. This is basically a spin dash, isn't it? Is it like a mash kind of thing? There we go. We already got 5 pages and haven't even entered the first world yet. Okay, let's go. So this is where the demo ends. The demo ends right before you get to the first world, so we're in uncharted territory now. Well, kinda, because I did play the original a little bit, but I don't remember a lot of it. We got slapped inside that book. Tribal Stack Tropics. There's 50 pages here. It's a lot of pages. I wonder how many are in the game as a whole. There's got to be... If 50 is just like the baseline per world, then there's got to be at least like 200, 250. At least. They might ramp it up. Oh yeah, another feature from the original game that they straight up removed in this is in the original the levels weren't complete. Not in terms of, well, maybe in terms of development wise, but it was like an actual mechanic in the game where you go to a level and it's kind of small, and then you can collect a bunch of pages to expand the level to its full size. Yeah, they ditched that idea in this game. Now, when you go into a level, it's the whole level is just right there from the get-go. They just kind of got rid of that idea. It was an interesting idea, but ultimately, I don't think it really did much for the game. So, also, look at you, you freak. She looks like the most demented kernel of sweet corn. Hey, kids, what can I get you? One, please. One tonic? You gotta present your company-approved ID card first, kid. Ivory Towers employees only. Yes, about that. My bat friend here ate mine. Tell you what, I'll let you off just this once. We're all friendly colleagues, after all. Yes, friendly colleagues. The name's Vendy, and I look after company morale. Hard work and you'll earn quids, or Quids. which you can exchange for a range of motivational merchandise. I've also got a selection of refreshing tonics. Equip them to shake up your rules of work. I've had reports that a suspicious individual has been offering a workaround. But I don't want to hear that you've been messing around with that sort of ruffian. Hard work and check in with me from time to work hard and check in with me from time to time. I'm always getting new stock. Wow. I love this. Hearty adds 3 extra hearts. Play with only 1 heart. Not for the faint-hearted. Take damage when you fall from... Oh, okay, this game even has like the full damage thing. I don't think I really care about any of that. I'm interested in the cosmetics though. RMU carries long forgotten memories. Is this a Tamagotchi? We've got shirts. Platonic shirt. Yooka with a shirt's kind of weird looking. Short shorts. Legs optional. It's pretty cool. Backpack by Vendi. Oh, you can get Laylee little stuff as well. I love this. A little hat. That's adorable. I'll save my money for now. But I'll keep an eye out for something subtle to wear. As I've said plenty of times in the past, I love it when games include cosmetics and you know, optional outfits and stuff, but I almost never actually indulge in that sort of thing. I almost always just stick with the default design. But you know, if something speaks to me significantly, then I will go for it. Ooh. Doing the funky chicken. You grabbed a ghostwriter. If I recall, I believe ghostwriters are essentially the equivalent of Jinjos from Banjo, where you just collect 5 of them to get an extra payday. That's what this guy's telling me right now. Also, his name is Normie. So we got Quills. Who's this lad? I am a Quill. Whoa, well hi there. Good job making it to this Grand Tome. I'm the Incredible Mark. I think this character is new. If you wake me up, I'll put a marker on your map. Open it up with the touchpad, select my marker, and bosh, you've warped. I know all sorts of stuff, so if you need any help, just ask me. Know where to find any pages? Since you're new here, I can give you a pagey location for free. Happy pagey hunting! So yeah, I think these are fast travel points. Which is cool, because I don't think the original game had that. And some of these levels can get really big. Remember, I can warp you around the map. I think I remember how to put you back together again. Also, he showed us the location of one of the pages. That's kind of similar to Mario Odyssey as well. That game had a feature where you could spend coins, I think, to get a location of a pagey or a collectible on your map. So this seems to be the same thing. Which I think is a useful feature to avoid the dreaded needle in a haystack conundrum that so many collectathon platformers have. Not really a problem with the game usually, it's just kind of a side effect of the genre. What's this? Oh, I shoot cannonballs. Oh, there's another ghostwriter. I grabbed a ghostwriter. Woohoo! Oh, there's more rocks over there. Yeah, so far this game looks very nice. I like the drawn backgrounds actually. Look at that. very artsy. Also, that rainbow be going all the way around that mountain. It's a very magical mountain. Some red coins up there. Again, very Mario coded. Oh yeah, it's exactly like Mario. It's not even subtle. Collect the 8 red coins. Oh man. Hello, who's this? Abate, your sonar moves can make short work of these invisible platforms. One thing I will say is that the original Yooka-Laylee and now this sort of remake isn't the only game. Isn't the only Yooka-Laylee game, because they actually made a sort of a spin-off Yooka-Laylee game after the original came out. Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, which is instead of the original Yooka-Laylee, which was based on, you know, Banjo-Kazooie and open-ended sandbox 3D platformers. Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair was based more off of classic 2D Donkey Kong. It was a 2D platformer. And unlike the original Yooka-Laylee, Impossible Lair was very well received, actually. I don't think it won any awards or anything, nothing like that, but it was generally considered a really good game. And I agree, because I played it a couple times and I think it's really good. I'd love to stream it. Hello, what's this? I got a pagey piece. 3 more to go. Interesting. But yeah, Yooka-Laylee in the Impossible Lair is good. I think it's very good. I like it a lot. It's got really good music too. Man, where do I go? Where should I start? Oh my god! Clara! Gosh, I seem to have got myself into a pot of bother. Oi, no need for name... I can't talk. Oi, no need for name calling. Oh, bugger. Should I make it worse? This would be making it worse, no? Look how cool the orange accents look. She's looking a bit malnourished. Cripes, thank goodness you're here. I've been kidnapped by these things and they're gonna cook me. If they're hungry, they'll need a character a bit more fleshed out than you, love. Gosh. It seems you just can't be a world-class explorer these days without being cooked and eaten. Help me escape and I'll reward you with a pagey. But be quick. My captors will be back any minute with their condiments. Sure, let's do it. Don't worry, miss. We'll get you out of there. Ugh, intruders. Activate the scare away buddy duo system the snake sold us. It's wood. They're cutouts. Ugh. Lizard and bat go good with skeleton soup. Add much body. Yeah, the spin attack feels really satisfying. It's got a very satisfying sound as well, that's very important. Got a good schmack. Ooh, hello frame rate. Oh god, there's a big one. Ooh. Another one of those puzzle pieces. I guess I'll get a pagey if I get all of them. That went well. Looks like dinner's cancelled. Oh, thank you, kind lizard. You have my eternal gratitude. Those brutes took a real beating, but I have a feeling they'll be back. Can you feel it in your bones? Ignoring that. Please take your reward. You earned it. Let's just keep going down this path. One more thing. You two look like some real cultural connoisseurs. You should visit the monument at the end of this path. You might meet a famous adventurer along the way. It's Shove Knight! I forgot that they put Shovel Knight in this game in the original. I'm glad they were able to keep him in this version. I haven't played Shovel Knight in years. I remember I had it on 3DS when it was still relatively new, and I haven't replayed it since then. I think they announced like a new version of it coming out soon. So I'm kind of just waiting for that. Blimey, check out this guy, Yooka. Greetings, adventurers. I am the one they call Shovel Knight, and I'm having an eventful day. I seem to have embarked on such a grand adventure that I ended up in the wrong game. I hate it when that happens. There appears to be some alluring treasure hidden at the top of this temple. However, I'm having trouble reaching it. I haven't gotten used to this bizarre third dimension yet. Retrieve the giant jewel for me, and I'll reveal to thou the secret to succeeding in any adventure. Cheat codes? Thou must exercise great caution. The top of this temple is littered with false idols. Alright, your knightliness. We'll find your jewel. Make sure the payment is definitely page-based. Excellent. Steal thy shovel, friends. I'll be waiting here for your safe return. He's cool. Here we go! I wonder if Shovel Knight will get a 3D game someday. Oh, and then the puzzle piece, I almost found them all. Yeah, I wonder if Shovel Knight will ever get a 3D game, because Shovel Knight's quite popular. It's already got like a spin-off or two. I wonder how Shovel Knight would translate into 3D. Blah 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 blah. That's fun. Yeah, the game plays quite well. Quite happy with it so far. I just wish I was more awake to properly enjoy this. Maybe I should have taken like a little nap, but I don't know if that would help. Red coins. Did I get those red coins from before? I think I did. A page! You just get a page just like that. I think sounds are coming out of the speaker on my controller. Yeah, it is. Huh. Whoa, look at all these Chaos Emeralds. They're all red ones. Oh cool, we found... okay, there's the real one. Great work, friends. You retrieved my jewel. Now bring it back here. Oh, hello. I imagine this game probably does that Mario Odyssey thing where they hide like little coins or other little collectibles in areas where you're maybe not supposed to be able to get to, but you know, if you're skilled enough, you can, and it's like a little pat on the back. Oh my god. There's a lot of world out there. It's a very nice place though, I like this place. It's your typical beginning level grassland. But I like the temple aesthetic. The temple aspect is nice. We recovered the jewel, Shovel Knight. Impressive! I can't wait to exchange it for piles of gold. Now, as promised, here's the secret to adventuring success. Friendship? Or you know, some nonsense like that. All you need is a map of and the thirst for adventure. This guy's humor is as flat as his pixelated treasure. Also, apparently new Vendy stock is available. Can I just see that whenever? Oh, wait, this is stuff I own. So I actually have to go to her to buy stuff. I'm pretty close. Let's have a look. Working hard? Or hardly working, am I right? What's this? Charged up, extends the duration of the power meter. Cool. Limits how long you can stay underwater. You can do like a super challenge run where you just play the game with all the detrimental tonics. Oh, we got a new shirt. Oh, we got the Shovel Knight shirt. Tis the most stylish shirt. We got the Corplet Cranium. Oh, that's cute. We got the Shovel Knight attire. It's pretty cool. Okay, so I unfortunately think I need to reluctantly stop the streaming here very prematurely. I've only been streaming for like an hour. I thought I'd give it a go, but I'm really struggling to keep my eyes open, and I'm having trouble engaging with the game when I'm feeling like this. So I thought I'd give it a go and see how I felt, because I thought maybe I would perk up a bit more once I started, but I'm genuinely struggling to keep my focus for too long without my mind dozing a little bit. So I think I'll just have to stop here for today, and then I'll have to continue another time. I think it's better than not starting the game at all, which I was considering. Yeah, hopefully I can get a good night's sleep, and then I'll be on a much better sleep schedule, and I'll be good for next time. So yeah, I guess I'll end it here. Thank you to anybody who did like hang out. If you're, I probably will still put this on the VOD's channel. So if you're looking at this on the VOD, then you know, appreciate you. Yeah, so I'll try and play this again next week. Hopefully, for a bit longer. I am streaming next on Sunday though, hopefully, and hopefully I'll be a lot more awake then. Where I'm actually going to start a new playthrough, or I might play more of this just because I didn't play much of it today, I'm not sure. But if not, I was thinking about maybe starting Hollow Knight Silksong. I nearly said Final Fantasy Silksong, that's not what it is. So yeah, I might start Hollow Knight Silksong on Sunday, or I might play more of this because I didn't get to play much of it today. I'll see how I feel. It might be like a last minute decision I'll have to make there. But that's the gist, so yeah. Sorry again for not streaming for too much today. It's just, you know, sometimes the timing is off. Sometimes these things happen. But hey, better a little stream than no stream, I think. And I made a little start in the game. You know, we're out of tutorial land for the most part, and I'm excited to explore because it looks like there's all sorts going on here. So I'm looking forward to playing some more of this. So yeah, I guess I'll call it there. Thanks again. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe, and I hope to see you all again very soon. Take care. Bye bye.